Okay, let's see how that close-up view does there. And I guess I'm going to have to hold stuff right here, but we'll see. I'll not know. Anybody know what that is? Yep, silver. These spurs had silver adornment all around it, and like I said, these, if I can get it, I can't get it focused, but these lines down through here all the way around have had little strips of silver. So I'm gonna have to move this. As far as restoration, it'll have to be, if it's going to be so I can focus that a little better. There we go. It's holding it too close. These little silver, if y'all can see that little design, all that was coated and covered with silver, and there's a piece of the silver there. Oh, these were gorgeous. See? So there's the strips. Okay. Well, I'm going to cut the camera off and get a little further on with this, and we'll be back. Okay, I'm going to work on getting this pin out here so I can remove the spur. All this has been adorned with silver. It's got actual silver, it's not plated, and as I was cleaning up, when you see even on the spokes of the spur, I don't want to, of course in restoration it would have to be finished pretty well, but I'm just going to take the Dremel tool with a little roller and try to get that pin out. I need a little punch to see where we're at on it. I'm going to have to take it some more. My table's not big enough. This is why I've got to get my workshop straightened out. Just a set of drift pins. That appears to be about the right size. Now I'm gonna, I'm not gonna just haul off and whack it. I'm gonna see if I get any movement, or I can see where the edge is to see if I've ground enough. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Voila. This is going to be neat. Now I'll save all these parts. I'd be real careful, like when you're around little small pieces, and this goes for any piece you're working at. Just got an ear suspended out here. It probably would break. I mean, this is real thick steel iron. Okay, don't want to take a chance of. But as far as a slingshot, how many of you out there have looked at this and the position? As I said, I'm planning on hooking tubes using these connections here for tubes, and then a handle, and it's going to be a little short handle, because that's about 1.5 inches in here. I'll certainly try to make them. The only thing is they're not straight up and down. They're certainly going to be solid enough. A lot sticking out front, but we'll see. I'll put a heavy glove on. If you can, let's see, let me get around here at the camera. Because this is something that I'm taking things off. So you can see at the head of that pin, there again my focus is. Okay, we've come a pretty good ways on it. I went ahead and brushed a little on this other one. See, this is the way, I didn't get a lot of it. This is the, because that silver, I don't want to screw, this one's kind of intact. But this little rope design here, and it's so intricate that one of the ropes is actually textured, the other one is smooth. That's the way it is on both sides. And this side is just the stripes. This side, one part of the thing had silver, just little bands of silver, and on the other side had the two rope designs on either side, and then almost a maze looking design in the center, and then the center of the silver in this is actually adorned different texture. It's just quite, I bet they were quite expensive. But there again, if they're going to be restored, they need to be cleaned up. If they say, oh gosh, they just some way time back and you've ruined them by taking apart, oh well, they were mine to ruin. Alright, well, I'm going to continue to grind and clean, and hopefully this will show, because I got to get into the inside now with this brush. I got a real steady hand on this. The dust is going that way. Can't hold my breath anymore. Yes, I do know he had a mask, but like I said, it's going that way. And, I can hold my breath. These are cleaning up quite nicely inside. I'm just going to have to take a lot more time, but I will cut the camera off in there. There's no telling how old these are. There's no markings. I was hoping they'd be like some Civil War memorabilia is really valuable. My great-grandfather fought at Gettysburg, so there was a possibility. These were some of his things, and he was a cowboy too. He was a sheriff of this county I lived in for 34 years, starting in 1926. So anyway, I'm going to clean these, and when I come back I will have hopefully come up with a design on attaching a handle, which is not going to be too terribly bad, I don't think.
After Allegra D, I have it all. Congestion and sinus pressure due to allergies starts working an hour uses directly.
Okay, I've been using a little Dremel tool. My brush is about wore out. There's still some little bit of brush up, but getting in and out, at least inside, and anywhere I can get. I've got most of it cleaned up where I can reach, where my band slots is. I got to get a little bit more rust off of there. But I've removed the heavy brass brush and replaced it with an 80 grit nylon abrasive brush. So let's see, this should begin to start shining a little bit. I love this drill press. It's got a safety, a real old one back in the 60s, I think, Black & Decker. Chuck key, if you don't have it in place, you will not start. You won't start either if I don't plug it in. That is shining up quite nicely. It's neat. It had all the designs with the silver on this side, and then on this side it just had the stripes. These were really ornate. All the edging along here had silver on it. And I might have mentioned it before, in this center, out here on the side was a little rope design on both sides. In the center it was almost a maze. Each row in the maze, each little mark has a different design inside on the silver itself. It's really neat. But there's right there where it cradles, that cradle right there is, it is really, of course I'm going to have to add some here, but that's really comfortable right there. And the tube's going to put an inch or so. I will put a glove on before I shoot, just to